Okay, guys, we're here with some red-black Asmor-kitchen. This deck is basically taking all of the quote-unquote design mistakes from Modern Horizons, putting them all together. Asmor plus Cookbook, we've got Urza's Saga, we've got Ragavan, we've got Dragon Rage Channeler, and then we've got some Modern Horizons specials and Season Pyromancer. So really this is taking Modern Horizons 1, Modern Horizons 2, and all the red cards possible and just smush them all together in a sandwich of bustedness. This deck recently top-8'd the Modern Challenge this weekend, and we'll see how good, all these cards can work together. Basically got all the cards that people kind of want to see gone in multiple formats. Bauble, Asmor, Ragavan, Dragon Channel, Here's a Saga, and, let's get into it. Let's figure this thing out. See, make it happen. It has turn 1 Ragavan, so can I really complain? I'm gonna start with bobbling myself, see if I find like Asmor. If I find Asmor, I could also play it on turn 1. Or figure out if I want to cycle Street Raid. Oh. This deck looks like it has a lot of different parts, and we'll see if we can put them all together. Opponent almost surely on hammer time here. Let's bubble ourselves. Bone shards. I will keep bone shards. I'll play another bauble. Cycle Street Wraith to draw the bone shards. Play out Ragavan. And then we can bauble them. And we want to keep one bauble in our hand, because I'm going to discard the Dire or the Oval Chase Daredevil to the bone shards. And I'm going to play the bauble to get back the Daredevil. That's my plan right now, at least. When they draw. Silent Clearing. You can see. I'm so confused. What's happening here? Okay. Well, surely they're going to have the 1-drop creature. Or not the 1-drop, the 2-drop, the Sanctifier and Beck, right? Bring in all these. Like Shadow Spear is somewhat unnecessary. Yeah. Just playing Hammer. Yeah, no, they're surely playing Hammer. We want Pithing Needle as well. It's game 2, they just kind of conceded really quickly. What else do I want to sideboard here? Try something like this. Let's see how this works out. Kind of picking cards at random because I have so many cards I want to bring in. Yeah, I can keep this in. Guard's Aid is scary. This may get incredibly punished, but I wanted to do it. Punish me with like, okay, that's fine. I can beat that. This I can beat. Get this out. My bolt here. I think I'm gonna put basically everything to my graveyard, but like a land. Actually, even a land I'd put to my yard. I don't have any discard outlets yet, but if I do find one, that's good. Draw 2. I think I have to put this to the yard still. Let's attack here first. I'll take a bauble. I'll take another bauble. I'll take another bubble. On thin ice. They can do that at instant speed. That's interesting. There's a land. Wonder if they're gonna main phase stuff. Can't take that instant speed. May cast aura and equip spells so they flash. Okay. Dressing. Here's okay, hopefully they just like go on that and I can like choose them. I don't know, it'd be nice. Cycle this, I guess. Okay. I didn't want to see the nothing. I'm not supposed to cycle there because I'm almost sure they're going to be leaving up Kozilek's turn. If I'm just going to be leaving up Kozilek's turn, then I should probably wait. But if I'm on Cookbook, it'd be really good with the big game hunter. So, you know, two ways to think about it. Two ways to think about it. There's seven. I have double hammer, it's bad for me. Got him. Hmm. I actually have to graveyard that. The sorcery speed doesn't really do much here for me. I guess I'll just play this out, try and like get some damage going. Why'd they wait, what? Why'd they concede there? What? Oh, okay. I feel like they were not dead there by any means. I feel like they were not dead there. They just kind of scooped it up twice. Just feel like they probably were not happy. I'm gonna keep this in because that's turn one Ragavan on the play. So, see the count, obviously. That's one way to think about it. So surpass turn. It's fine. Let's see what we find off the Ragavan. We may find some way to kill this. Figure out what they're on as well. Well, that's interesting. That's interesting, to say the least. I said, ouch. I'll give him a smiley face. I think I'm just supposed to minus here. If they run in 6, they have to choose between minusing on one of these. And if they minus, we can still. If they minus on Leon, I kill it with Ragavan. If they minus on Ragavan, I just hold it. So, yeah, that was pretty bad for the opponent. I would not be happy if I was them. With. That's fine. Ooh, it's kind of nice actually. What I got here. That's actually pretty nice. Get that. Then play Bobble. Get back Double Chase Daredevil. Sin Pyro. Oh, let me put my light first. There we go. Then I can play Sin Pyro. I should play Liliana. It's possible. Let me drew another one. Drew another artifact. We'll get our Daredevils back. Maybe this deck should be playing it. Yeah. Light green. Black. Scrist. Wait, what is this? Prismatic. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I'll take that. I'll swing that. Get back my Daredevils. So dumb. When decks like these work, damn do they feel good. I have to imagine there's a lot of clunkers still, like the old Asmor decks. Shocked. What are they gonna do after this shot? Korok. Alright, alright. I'll play this, I'll play this. Don't want to activate this yet, because I could discard it, either of these. Basically, the only card I don't want to discard is Lightning Bolt. Of course I discard Lightning Bolt. Of course I discard Lightning Bolt. Basically would have been fine discarding anything else. Back. Guess I'll block with this. It's interesting. I go get a cookbook. Oh, that makes it bigger. I forgot that makes it bigger. That's kind of annoying, actually. It's not the worst thing in the world. Because our guys are still very big. Let's do this. Get this. We're an opponent to scratch card. Yep. This is pro white, right? Weird that it has pro white. I wonder why that is. Why they chose pro white on Torok. Why'd they do that? You know? Huh? Loop a loop. Split up. That's the only card I want. I don't think I really want Shadow Spear. Some trick is to go say some. That could be a good title next time. Right of the Ebon Hand. Black. Oh, okay. I don't know. I think protection from colors is like pretty bad design usually. Like you don't just want like okay, you cannot interact with this part. Usually not very fun. Like Sanctifier and Beck, a very necessary card, not a very fun card. I think it is very necessary, but not very fun. First game day. Oh, nice. Addict's very fun. Very good game. Yes, I think it is a good game. I think Magic is a good game. There's ebbs and flows, you know, when the design has mistakes and it's not necessarily the best. But I think on average, Magic is fun. Get Old Chaser double one time. Still, I'll just Magic and Dota are your favorite games. They are the games that I play the most often, I would say. They're not my favorite games. A game that I could play like infinitely, like I could just replay it like I don't know how many times. It's the Ratchet and Clank series of games. I love those games so much. Played them a lot when I was younger, and I just love them. Very fun games. Very, very fun games. The original four, at least. Not sure about the fifth is like fine-ish, and the sixth game was medium, I would say. No, I didn't play after that. Like I never ended up playing Sly Cooper. I don't have that many memories of playing Jack and Daxter. I played the first one all the way through recently, but I don't think I ever really played the second and third ones like all the way through that much. Yeah. I like Jack 1. I enjoy it. I just haven't really played Jack 2 and 3 very much. Well, I mean, just draw a bunch of lands, you're not going to be doing too hot. Conquer's Bad for a Day. I played a tiny bit of Conquer's Bad for a Day when I was like younger, but never actually played it all the way through. Am I really going to lose Lingering Souls? Losing to Lingering Souls or just flooding out? That's the real question, you know. I did discard some spells off the top, but they weren't particularly spells that I wanted to draw, you know. I guess I could just Bone Shard. No, I could do this slightly better, I think. Get a mountain. No. I banned a Dota game yesterday, I was so tilted. I think I was playing like ungodly bad and like the lane I was just really tilted about. And I just like went 0-4 in like 6 minutes. God, they found the lane off the top. That feels bad. That feels bad. Because they didn't find like an immediate answer, they almost sure they were gonna lose that game. I do this and then fetch Swamp. I can cast Crux again. So it's not the end of the world. Okay, they need to rip again. And we've got like food tokens, so like as long as they don't find a way to kill Croxa, I actually feel like I'm in an incredibly good spot. If they obviously find a way to kill Croxa, I feel like I'm in a really bad spot. Just doesn't look like it's found a way. That's an interesting draw. I'm just gonna play that out actually. It's a Next turn we can just gain 6, like just discard anything that we draw and just make food. Let's really do anything. That does not get them out of the situation they're in. You know, I'm gonna be good and play around a card like Siege Rhino here. Actually, wait, we can just Misha. Why would I play around Siege Rhino? I can just play this, see what they're gonna draw. Target Whiff. Yeah, I don't care about Target Whiff. We can always just discard the card. They can't play this out, and they have to leave something back. It's like play around Siege Rhino. I mean, I should play around Siege Rhino because my opponent's playing outside. You never know. Need to have a way to kill this. But like, I could just whatever card I draw, I can just discard here, so it works. So it's like, even though we could draw a better card, there's always potential we draw something that we can also just cast. Oh, we're 2-4-0. We played against some questionable things happen in the games to get us to this point, I would say. Hmm. Fortunately, I think it's looking. The mana wasn't quite there for us. Sam looks great. I guess we'll ditch Street Wraith here. Because, like, I'm coming to the point where I'm going to expect Hammer when I see Laris of the Dream Dome, rather than other decks. Okay, definitely did not expect that. As good as I have a clean answer to it. I'm gonna be searching this turn anyways. This. I think I want to do. I need to kill this before they play a land. I'll kill it on the upkeep, I guess. Yeah, I imagine this matchup should be good for me. Yeah? But I mean, Mill can get you good. Guesses they misclicked there. Oh, yep, they just said no. Whoops. That's what the cycle really hurt me anyway. I'll give him a frowny face. I'll give him a frowny face. That's fine. I'll put like a million here. Opponent is, I'm not sure what they're doing this way. There's some lethal. 8. Yeah, there's some lethal here. Stab lethal. And 4 kill, easy peasy. Easy turn, 4 kill when they skip the turn. Or like Final Fantasy. I've never actually played Final Fantasy. Whenever I try to play the long form RPG games, when I guess the RPGs are just always going to be long basically. Um, I always play like an insane amount like day one, and then just like try and play the next day, get like 30 minutes in, and just like give up. So the only like the only RPG I've played like a lot of, which is basically MMORPG, not a real RPG, it's World of Warcraft. Played a lot of that over my days. I should have perks in my deck. Like I can cut shade at least one little shades because they're gonna mill me. I mean, I like RPGs. I just like have a hard time actually getting through them. Huh. Correct. See what this works out for me. Sand has a lot of things I like. Just imagine I'm going to be searching through my deck this game. I need to go to blacksmith. Anyways, yeah. Got two? Okay, just one. Thank God. Kind of sucks. In the world though. Hmm. Fine cooks today is kind of funny. I think I need to kill this off. We're killing the Proclaim. Could be wrong though. For my rag. Eh? Swap, I guess. It's a good draw. It's a good draw. Oh, that's kind of a problem, isn't it? I did not think about this as much as I should have, probably. Although the fetch lands in the hand make me think that I still made the right choice. I'm just gonna make humongous guys with theirs as sagas, and hopefully they'll be good enough. I've heard good things about Final Fantasy, but I just don't think I'm. I kind of want to play like some game like that. I restarted for some reason like the millionth time. They didn't have field rule in their hand, did they? That makes things a lot harder for me. Guess I'm just going to this then. I should be getting rid of as many creatures as possible. Actually, here. Because of the like exile your graveyard of creatures gain life card. Replaying the StarCraft 2 campaign now. I should probably play new games, but I always love revisiting some of the old games that I like to play and play them on like the hardest mode possible and beat them again. Why not? Not the end of the world. Straw. I just press yes, F6, a bunch. Back, and they need to draw a big mill spell. Only 18 somehow in one turn. If they do, then they win. If they don't, they're probably dead. Can you beat this board state, buddy? You cannot. That's what I thought. Well, for 3060, not gonna complain. Hmm. I can keep this hand. Yeah, it does. This is scary. This combo is always scary to me. That was a nice draw step. No? That was a nice little draw step for your boy, the old Ragavan. That's really good for me. See, we hit off with Ragavan from there. I think I'm just gonna play Asmor plus Dragon Age Challener here. Possibly could have played Dragon Age Challenger first. Oh. Going deep in the tank here. They've got an interesting deck so far. We see Wisp, Blast Zone, Ether Spellbomb. Should have played Underworld Cookbook first. Slight mistake on my part. This potentially on some points of damage. Actually, guaranteed points of damage because I could have just discarded a Ragavan to get this. Get bigger. Guess I'll just play out this because I have an extra one, so it's not that bad. They just blast on away my board. This turn. Oh, interesting. Assume blast zone is happening now. Yep. Sense. Feel good about my spot in this game. So they kind of have to ruin the Urza Saga now. Then I have the second Urza Saga. And then I still have Cookbook Oval Chase and a Ragavan in my hand. Like, there's so many different things going on. So many different engines. And they're at 10, so they don't just have infinite life to work with. Opponent's got a lot to think about here. Equal player list. What is happening here? Getting an EE? An EE for 0. Play. They already played land. They did go EE. I'm very confused about my opponent's deck right now. I think they're just dead here. All blue Trump. All blue Trump is strong. When they actually that was a mistake. It would better to just I don't think it really matters. I think they're dead regardless. I did my math right. Like we just have 8 plus 3 is 11. It's an 8 people like how. I understand. So upgrades. This Stratosphere seems bad. Nazi seems good. Sure, it seems like it would be bad more often than not. Try something like this, see how this works out for me. How's it going? We're doing well, Titan shifted. We only lost a match today and we played 7 matches. 7-0 in games. Here right now. For some reason, I don't know why, but whenever I see these like, like tag a content creator you like posts, I never get tagged and I always go like, "Aw, kinda sad." And then I see a bunch of people I've never ever seen in my life. I'm just like, okay, maybe I don't care all that much. As I just don't have the type of people in my community that are just like, oh my god, I love Yama Killer. He's so good. He deserves so much. Yama Killer really deserves it all. He's just such a nice guy. He's so humble. Oh my god, he's just the best content creator ever. How did I do in the challenges? I went 3-3 Pauper, 3-4 Legacy, 1-5 Standard, 6-2 Modern, 0-2 Vintage. The Vintage I was tilted about because I had an undo bug, which I accidentally did because I was multi-queuing and forgot that if I undo on a Doomsday Pal, I lose on the spot. But it is, I don't know if I should be, you know, sad, happy, or feel nothing whenever I see, my name doesn't come up and those sorts of things. But I mean, I just imagine like the type of people that watch my stream are not necessarily, like around just going like, oh my God, I love Yama Killer. He's so much, he's the best streamer ever. Like I don't have as much of the very casual crowd um watching my streams. I feel like I don't have as many casual players that would do stuff like that. Major autograph, no. When I went to GPs, even when I was a lot less popular, and I don't even know if I consider myself popular at all still. There are people that would come up to me like, "Oh man, I like your stream." I'm just like, I always felt weird, but kind of cool. Don't do John speaking. No, I'm never playing standard again. That was so bad. It's kind of interesting. I guess I can as well this turn as well, which is kind of nice. I'll play that if I could, but I cannot, unfortunately. But I feel like I don't know if I had people coming up to me in those sorts of spots, I would like I don't know, probably get full of myself or something. uh, let's Not gonna package both and just shoot down the token. My asthma. Asmor. See what we get here. Not want to play that one. That one is not getting played here. Let's go from Michael Schumacher to Kobe Bryant. Well, I don't know who Michael Schumacher is. I know that Kobe Bryant is dead. So, they're not Kobe Bryant. They have Ensnaring Bridge in their deck. So, very easily could still lose this game. Heal my Asmor, I assume. Or will cook that place as well. Will be a lot better. That is scary. Guess I'll attack with both because I can just replay whichever one. Hmm. Getting a little sketchy the longer the game goes. Okay. They can just go get Thupter sword combo, and I'm used to that now. Hmm. Bring in Leyline, although I don't think I should. Oh wait, is Alpine an only opponent? Oh, I kind of want this card. Let's try this out. I have this brownie I bought, like half off from the bakery. It's like right next to me. On Mondays, they always have a ton of different stuff because they like on Sundays they aren't open, but they're still like baking stuff or stuff that's left over from Saturday. I'm not quite sure exactly how it works, but they always have a bunch of stuff left over. Oh, I like stopped going for a bit because I would just eat a bunch of cookies all the time because there's half off cookies. They're really really good. But I went today and I got a brownie and some cookies, and oof, I'm ready to eat some after not going for like a month or two. Mm. Where did you go? What do you mean? Where did I go? What does that mean? Mm. It's good so far. I think I'm gonna keep this hand. A little bit bad, but has some things I like about it. Bubble plus fetch land, Hazards of Saga, has multiple dual spells, deal with Emery, as well as, deal with artifact that I care about. I guess it comes down to it. It's not a bad draw. Bad draw at all. Sure. Urban Bench. It's nice to see go down. We're gonna listen to this song. I always love listening to this song. They naming it. Swear. It's not Birds of Saga. Birds of Saga. Seems fine-ish. I want to do that so that I can. They'll never, be able to hit anything else. And then we can bolt down the saga tokens. Still want to activate my saga here, I believe. I should have thought these now that I think about it a bit more. I need to bolt this still. What are they gonna go get? That's the real question. Or mod script. Yikes. Yikes. That sucks. Mm, I need thoughts easier in case of war. That sucks a lot. Guess I need to take war. Yeah, that sucks a lot. Need to find my other brigade. Likely possible. I should have just bobbled them. I can find a braid. It is possible. Oh, it's how do I have 4 card types? But I forgot there's a saga as both an enchantment and a land. But take it, yeah. That was my thought. But I've got a feeling we're just gonna get Ensnaring bridged out. This point. Just really unfortunate, but nothing we can really do about it. Nothing we can really do about just getting bridged out. Ensnaring Bridge is in a class of cards that is just incredibly unfun to play against. No, I have to imagine they're playing more than one bridge. I mean, if they're only playing one bridge, they got us. But I'm incredibly doubtful if they only play one bridge. You know what I mean? I just get welding jar, we just lose the game, I believe. Bronze routes, if they get welding jar here. Okay. We draw on a braid here. We're in it. If we don't, probably lose the game. 143. Not likely to happen, but it's possible. That's funny. At least I go get a pithing needle here. Then there. Wait. Never really understood how like the afterwards S apostrophe worked. Didn't really learn that one in school. Yeah, I would say it's much more likely that they have more than one bridge. If I'm in a braid, I think I'm favored from the spot. If I don't, I think I'm heavily unfavored. What is this? Chalice one. Okay, I don't care about Chalice one. That doesn't stop my outs. Does not change my outs. See afterwards. Okay. The more you know. Spare form entry is not a fair run by it. True. Okay. Still have outs. Can I continue to play? Probably don't have outs now. This. I'm gonna eat this brownie. I'm starting to get hungry. I only had like two pieces of toast with like peanut butter on them, so a little bit hungry. And this brownie's kind of just making me feel some things, you know. Mm. Hopefully, I don't draw anything relevant. What's good is with the new like what's it called, not like mic dampener. I think it's so you can't hear me while I'm eating is really nice. So I can eat, not feel so bad. It's buying from a local bakery. Very good. Yeah. So, braid. Okay, okay. Them to flood out here pretty badly. I'm unfortunately just dead to the Charles on too. Wonder where our braid was. Let's see how deep it was. Oh, my braid, the bottom card of my deck. That'd be pretty funny. Oh, no, there it is. Well, that matchup seems kind of bad with how my sideboard is built, but nearly no Ensnaring Bridge is running around, so I'm like fine losing to it. Unfortunately, sometimes in modding, you just losing the deck construction phase, and that was one of those matchups. Okay, let's get a 4-1. Let's make it happen. This hand looks bad. This is the same hand. Judge Morgan, the same hand. This is a classic Yama banger. Unholy heat. No fair. No fair at all. Lordy. What's the name of this song? Homemade Kazoku. Thank you. I don't draw like a good spell. I'd be fine drawing. Actually, Urza Saga. I want to draw as Urza Saga. That's what I want to do. I'll draw Urza Saga. Hammer of Bogarden. Classic. Classic Hammer of Bogarden. Radiant Fountain. God, I'm drawing way too many of that. Too many Oval Chase Daredevils for me. It's a good draw though. Hopefully they play out Oval Shear. I love that. Hmm. We know they have Flame Slash. Would have wanted to draw that land actually. Oh, still drew land. So I'm going to go use the bathroom. So S6 here. I'll pass the turn. Right back. Okay, number two had to be achieved. They may have Hammer of Bogarden. I've got Oval Chase Daredevil, so I gotta go deeper. Who's truly going deeper than the other is the real question here. Okay. Well, okay, this is somewhat of a problem that they're killing my Oval Chase Daredevil every turn. So I guess I gotta play out my Asmor at this point then. Ooh, that's interesting as well. I guess I'll play this out then. I'll see what I want to discard. Maybe I'll just discard the Street Wraith and it'll be fine. That's not fine. I don't think there's anything we could have done in that exact spot, unfortunately. Guess I could have Bone Shards. No, it still probably would have been in kind of the same spot. For the follow, though, Gabble, CS, I appreciate it. I think I'm just supposed to run it back here. And almost surely gonna draw a second land, so Dragon Enchantment plus the baubles. And Moonbur Garden seems a bit much. Emerald Garden seems a bit much. No real reason to play out the second bauble here, so I want to have the fetch land every time. Sure. Bauble ourselves if you want to draw this. I think I don't want to draw that right now. I think I want to try and draw either a cookbook or another Daredevil here, is my guess, to go well with the Seasoned Pyromancer. Play this here. Because his name, M. Hayashi, is a crazed man. I don't think I can just skip my turn here. However much I want to, I don't think I can do it. I was somewhat rewarded. My play. We'll eventually get cookbook with this, and that'll be our like way to make it all worth it. That I did not expect. Not sure why I didn't expect it, but I did not expect it at all. That's a nice pickup. realize I can just that with this song also a straight banger. Yeah, I just like can't imagine the games getting to the point where Hammer Opal Garden is really taking over. That's the problem I have with it. Mhm. Yeah, that's fine. Now it's like Lane Cosmic's turn, like dunks on me, but you know, that's it's like a very weird mana play that I'm making here by not bolting my own guy. Basically, letting them have this, and taking 2 damage to just like be in to be in like a mana advantageous situation. Oh, hate yourself. Sucks. Sorcery only. I think it's like only in your upkeep you like get to choose to bring it back. I think something like that. It is not a card I would be excited to play with. I crack it now. I then discard the Blood Crypt. Put it back. Supposed to bolt that. There's a saga that's nothing. Yep. Just so. I think Obosh could be very good. I don't want to slice on it. I don't slice it much. I just think like any song using the piano in any effective way, it's always just like the nuts. They do not stop with the gasoline. They do not stop. That Bloodman got real good. Without this, I think they lose the game pretty hard. Oh yeah, yeah. We had we had fetched for a swamp. Should we actually taking the opportunity and discard a swamp? No, I guess we ditched it. Hmm. Suppose yeah. I think we just lose here. I don't think we actually have like a way to win. I guess we could draw Asmor, but they just have so many cards that like are incredibly problematic for us. We're drawing pretty dead there. Unfortunate. We literally went 7-0 in games and then 0-3. A classic when you start out 3-0. Wish does seem really good though. These are some stinkers. Some stinker chests recently. Well, watching this on YouTube and you liked seeing me catch at least the first part with Asmor, even though it kind of fell apart at the end, make sure to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitch and Twitter in the description below, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.